Very good morning. So today's topic is very interesting topic, that is hair loss and its solutions. I'm on live in YouTube as well as in Facebook. Yes. So good morning, Adarsh. So let me introduce myself. I'm myself Dr. as well as Yogic Sciences. Post-graduation in hospital administration, I have passed out even NLP, that is neuro-linguistic programming. So these are the qualifications I hold. So being a naturopath, we do have a lot of home remedies for hair growth, as well as I would like to know what are the medical conditions involved in that. So today I will be dealing with the reasons of hair loss. So we will have these many topics covered today. That is hair loss and the reasons, what are the types of hair loss, and then what are the phases of a hair fall occurs. There are some phases, I will come to that. And then at the end of this session, we will have the home remedies and solutions for that. And the part two, because I will not be able to tell you everything about it today. So I have made part one and part two to have more quality in the session, because otherwise we will be just, taking everything, and we will not be able to give few points, like we may miss out few points. So I will be doing the part two the coming week, and that session will be more about the hair nutrition and how the stress can affect your hair loss, and then the lifestyle changes or the mistakes that you do in your day-to-day life that will make your hair fall to happen or occur. Okay, so that we will be keeping for the second session, and today we will be dealing with the hair loss reasons, etc. So let's head into the topic directly then, yeah, without much delay. Okay. And thank you, Facebook viewers and YouTube viewers, for coming out on this morning. And for Indians, it's an afternoon time. So I hope you are going to head to your lunch after this. And my Kuwait friends will be heading to prepare the lunch. So let's not much delay. I will enter into the topic. So I have a lot of things to tell you. So I have written down some points. If at all I miss it, I will just look into that, and I will be sharing with you. So let's see uh, what are the reasons of hair loss. So what can be the reasons? Sometimes you buy a lot of hair products which is not suiting you, which will not be the one you have to choose. Sometimes you may end up in just you will simply buy a lot of hair oils, hair shampoos, uh, and you may think that this will help me, but your main issue will be something related to your medical issue that you have to tackle it. Then you need not to buy a hair oil or a shampoo, because you have to see the underlying cause of it. So that's why I came on live today, because hair loss is a most popular a problem which everyone, including men and women, no difference in even the gender about this problem, and even it's a problem even in kids. So I think this is one of the problem that I have to come up with. And there was a demand also for this topic. So today let me one of my friend, he was telling that he got some patches on his head, and he wanted to address what is the real cause of it. So I cannot just tell you in one or two sentences. So if it helps a lot of guys who is suffering from this, then this session may help you. So the first and foremost reason of hair loss is vitamin D deficiency. and why you are getting this hair loss in this pandemic. And people may think that maybe we are inside the house and we are not having much activities, and this is the reason. So when you are not exposed to the sunlight, what happens? There will be a lack of vitamin D in your system, and then that is having an indirect connection with your hair growth. So vitamin D is very, very important factor for your hair. So you just check your vitamin D levels in your body, and then if you have a vitamin D deficiency, you have to exposed to the sunlight, or you have to take vitamin D supplement for sure if you are really lacking vitamin D in you. That may be the reason of your hair loss. Rather than that, if you are going and buying a lot of hair oils and put on your head, it doesn't work. And the second foremost deficiency is vitamin E deficiency. Have you seen, especially ladies out here, you might have seen there will be a vitamin E capsule which they break, and they will put, in the saloon, they will put the capsule out, and then they massage with the vitamin E capsule. Have you come across, this vitamin E capsule anytime? Then this is also one of the best option, because vitamin E, again, this is also related to your hair thinning. So if you have a hair thinning, vitamin E is the one which gives that coating, that fat of your hair. That is the reason, because of the vitamin E, we are getting that hair thickness. And you may think that, maybe, because of the water, we may blame many other things, but vitamin E deficiency can be one of the cause of it. And we get a lot of nutrition from the different foodstuffs. And as you all know, hair is, the life of hair is inside you, isn't it? And the dead end is coming out, and which is showing outside. So where you have to give the right treatment to your inside. So the food is the medicine. So diet is the medicine. Any hair loss can be treated really well with the nutrition. Around 80% of the problems can be resolved with the nutrition. And when it comes to the outside appearance, about 80% of the problems can be easily tackled with the blood circulation, improving the blood circulation with the massages. That I will come to it. Let me go to the reasons again. So the next one is the hair nutrition, stress, and also the lifestyle changes. These are the part 2 topics. So I cannot cover and blend it both because it's a vast topic. I have to cut it and make it to 2 parts. Okay. So let me go to the next reason of your hair loss is nothing but iron deficiency. So I have told you vitamin D, vitamin E. Now next one is iron. Iron is one of the, again, one very important factor that makes your hair shaft really strong. So if you are having an iron deficiency, or you are an anemic person, there is a lot of chance that your hair fall like anything. So this is also one of the reasons. So in these 3 reasons, when you see that vitamin D, vitamin E, and iron deficiency, some ladies, they will be really low in their iron deficiency, like 8 or something like that, right? 7, 8. Then if you take the iron supplements or iron rich food, easily it can be tackled. Within 1 month you can see the difference. When you compare your past month and this month, you can see a lot of changes in your hair growth. So this is the next reason. The next one is, especially for the ladies here, this is because of the cosmetic procedures that you go to a salon. You can see the blow dry, and they really pull very hard, and the heat is really getting to the scalp, and it makes your hair dye. So the lot of heat inside your hair shaft makes it always you have to you have to go to the salon, you have to be beautiful, but tell them to reduce the heat, or you can tell them to use the cold air part of it. In the blow dry, there is a cold air and a hot air option. So just go for the cold air just to dry your hair. but styling is good once in a while, it's good, but don't go for blow dry every day in your life, because this way you are going to kill your hair. So the next one is thyroid issues. In thyroid imbalances, if you are not taking if you are not checking your thyroid levels on proper timing, and if you are not going to check if you are having an underlying cause of thyroid and you are simply just delaying the checkup, and you don't know whether your thyroid level have increased, so whether I have to increase my dosage in the thyroid medication. If you are just delaying it, or you are not bothered about your thyroid levels, definitely it will make you really bald. So ladies, please check. Thyroid is not a simple hormone. It can do many dangers for your health. Even it can cause death. So that is the extreme part of it, but I'm just telling, thyroid, please don't neglect. Even if it is hyperthyroidism or hypothyroidism, you have to check it. And you can see all the thyroid patients will be having a thinning of their hair on the either side, and they will be having a little bit of hair. The hair, the line is actually increasing every day. Have you seen it? And also the female, you can see the center of the hairline is getting affected in the thyroid. So these are very important factors. Also the medical problems. And then the next one, very important one, that is immunity. If your immunity is affected, then definitely there will be problems with your hair also. That is very common, that you can think about it. Like, I don't have to explain about it, right? So immunity, if you are having a fever, etc., then you can see there is a lack of or there will be a severe loss of your hair fall, or sometimes seasonal changes also can be a reason of hair loss. And then the next one is crash dieting. Okay, these days, most of the teenagers, they are worried about their fat, and they end up in nutritional deficiencies. And I have seen many girls, they are having a loss of their bone strength. And when they come to this yoga class, the same posture can be done by a 60-age-old lady better when you compare to a 16-year-old girl. So why it is happening? Because of their nutritional deficiency. Don't call it as don't call it as like she is small and she is not taking care of her. So the main reason is no other reasons. It's just a nutritional deficiency. If she is having, the girls from 12 years onwards, you should feed them with enough nutrition, that is a balanced diet. Even if they are looking fat, chubby, no matter, you have to feed them. Don't allow them to go for the crash dieting, because this also can have serious impacts. Hair loss, just forget it, but it can even cause many problems for their bonds and their future health. So please, parents who are watching this, please don't allow your teenage girl to go for a crash dieting. If she is going for a dieting, then send it to a right person who will take care about all the deficiencies, and then they can have some supplements for that. But I don't recommend supplements usually. Personally, I experienced a problem when I was taking a biotin supplement. It gave me a little bit of skin rashes. I was a person who is very okay with my skin. But when I had this biotin, I didn't realize that biotin is okay for most of the people. But no tablets will suit my body, I don't know. But biotin, when I was taking, I didn't realize that it's because of the biotin, because I was thinking, what is wrong with me? Because I haven't done anything wrong all these days with my food. Then I realized that I was taking a biotin tablet, which completely messed up my system. So sometimes biotin also, you have to, even you think that you may buy many things from the pharmacy, thinking that even vitamin C, vitamin D, this is okay, but there is a limit of taking some nutrients in your body. You may not need that much of quantity or proportion. So you have to consult with a doctor before taking any supplements. Especially your parents, who had all these issue, or if you are a pre-diabetic or a diabetic person, whenever you take any extra supplements in your diet or system, you always have to ask your doctor whether I can take it, or even if it is an iron tablet. And you have to ask whether this will match with my medications, what I am already taking. Because this can, sometimes there is opposing action between the two medications inside. And many a times the patients will not tell the doctor that I am taking all these supplements, and that supplement side effects can be the reason you are in front of the doctor. So this is one important factor I want to, one of the reason I want to tell you. This can also be, sometimes they contraindicates, that there is a contradictory between that two, your medication and this supplement. So go for good food. Diet is the best. You don't have to depend on the supplements most of the times. But if it is really important, and if it is really needed for your body, then your doctor only will have to go for, when you have a hair problem, you have to go for a dermatologist, because dermatologist is the one who is taking care about the hair and the skin. So if you are going to a general physician, they may not be able to tell you much about it. So you always have to go for a dermatologist to check the skin of your head, whether you're having a dry skin or an oily skin, what problems your skin is facing, everything this dermatologist will guide you. And the next one is, especially the men who are watching me, of course your stress. And ladies, there is no difference for the stress here, men and women. Especially for the men, why I was telling is, they develop baldness on their temple and the top part. These are the two areas of hair loss after 30s and before 55. You can see this is the range of hair loss for men, that is after the 30s and before 55. After that, it just sustain and it will not change. So this period, this is a productive age for men and women. And this period, if you are having or you are involving in a stressful job, 80% or 90% of your hair loss will be from your workload. And you can see a lot of hair is falling because of the tensions you are carrying throughout the day. And about the stress, I will be dealing in the second part, as I already mentioned. And then genetic, because from the DNA it comes, there is one hormone which is responsible. It's very interesting. I was doing a research since 1 week about this. So I have found very interesting facts about it. And at the end of the session, those who are watching me, please don't go away, because I will be giving you a very simple, easy hair oil preparation in your house. So you can make it and you can apply it on your scalp, and you can see the changes that brings. Very easy one. And about the hormones, that is, the DNA is passing from one generation to the another generation. And some American association have done some researches about the male pattern and the female pattern of hair loss. All these researches I will be telling you in between the session. And I think these are the, so what is a hair made up of? The hair is made up of a component called as keratin. Have you heard about keratin? It's very common wherever you go, even in the malls or the grocery shops, you can see a lot of keratin, keratin supplements and keratin products, which is displayed. And you will be reading keratin there. But what is keratin? This is a protein which is the main component of a hair. So if you are having a low protein diet, then obviously you will be having a hair loss. Very simple. So to system, then it shows. So there will be a lack of quality in this. Got it? So these are the reasons of it. I hope I have covered almost all the reasons, and especially the pregnancy. One point I missed is pregnancy. Pregnancy also, there is a lot of hormonal changes occurring in your body, and also after the delivery time too, because you are having a lot of nutritional food and suddenly you will end up all this and you will be focusing on your baby, and you will be feeding it after, and you will forget to take care of yourself, and then it will end up in the nutritional deficiency. And a lot of ladies, including me, I have faced a severe hair loss after my pregnancy, after my delivery, sorry. Okay, so these are some of the reasons of hair loss. Now let's get into the types. This is very interesting. This is the main part of hair loss talk today. So the first type of hair loss, now you can categorize which category you belongs to. If you are not belonging to any category, please thank God, and then you have enough nutritional food, that's it. Hair loss, androgenetic hair loss, that again it is divided into male pattern and female pattern. Androgenetic male pattern hair loss, which is very, very common. This is the most common hair loss found in the population, that is androgenetic. That is what you are facing right now. Most of the people, 90% of the people will be facing this androgenetic, and that will be very, very obvious in their temples of men. That this is called as the forehead, is called as the temple. This forehead of men and the top portion of their head. And for the ladies, you can see the center line is getting affected, and also the back. So this is called as a male pattern and a female pattern. This is the most common. And now I am coming to the research part. Most of the men, they think that some nutritional deficiency or stress will research on this is, the reason is nothing else. It's just one hormone playing inside you, and that hormone it's there in everyone, but this hormone amount is more in your bloodstream. That hormone is nothing but, you can type in Google and you can find out, but if you just type hair fall, you will not get the answer. But I have just typed testosterone hormone assets, and I got the research about it. American Association, they have researched what can be the reason of this male pattern hair loss, and they have found there is a hormone called as dihydroxytestosterone. I will repeat it, dihydroxytestosterone. You can write it down if you want. You can, because this, you may have to tell it to your dermatologist sometimes. That is the reason. If you are not in other classification, then there is a very easy option for this. So this dihydroxytestosterone is needed in most of the people, got it, most of the men. What happens is, if this testosterone is produced more than its amount or quantity in your body, what happens? This hydroxytestosterone is having a direct impact on your hair, and thus the hair fall down like anything, and you will end up in baldness. So this hormone is the main villain inside you, and this hormone is producing. Men will produce androgen and testosterone, and the ladies will produce estrogen. So I was having a doubt. I was thinking, why, if hair fall is common, then why ladies are not getting bald like men? Then there are cases, but it is not that common, like so, because the hair is more connected with the male hormone. That's why men are having more hair on their chest, they're having mustache, and then they have all the hair all over their body. So because hair is having more connection with the male hormone, and ladies have less impact on this, the hormone is having less impact on the hair follicles. It's not obvious like a man. So because of this, what happens is, male will produce that hormone to a particular level, but if it is produced in abundant, or if it is produced in large quantity, this will have a reverse effect on your hair follicles. Thus you will end up in the baldness. So this is the real reason behind the male pattern baldness. And then there is one, this I have to just check this. There is an enzyme called as 5-alpha reductase. This 5-alpha reductase inhibitor is coming in capsules and it is coming as lotions. So from the American Association, they have found very nice drugs for this to apply on your scalp. I don't recommend anything as a pill inside you, because external application we can do something about it, but inside, if your system is not okay with it, then you will be in danger. So I don't want, from my side, I will never promote the supplements. I will always go for the external application, which is safe, which will not have any, even if there is any side effects, you can put some milk, or you can just go for some other lotion, or lactocalamine if it is on your skin, we can just easily tackle it. But this 5-alpha reductase, that enzyme which will give a stimulation for this dihydroxytestosterone, and that dihydroxytestosterone, if it's too much produced inside your body, then it gives you the male pattern hair loss. But if this 5-alpha reductase it's inhibited with a drug, then the problem is resolved. So products for this, there is no use. So you have to find out that which category you belongs to, what is the inside problem of yours. This all a dermatologist can help you, because today I'm really guiding you to which area you have to focus. You will get many answers for your questions, because you will have so many doubts in your mind that whether am I this one or that one. So when I give alopecia areata, this is the second category or second type of hair loss, where the person will be feeling, or they will be undergoing some small patches, like it is like as if you have just took a blade and shaved it. Just the same way, there is not even one single strand of hair can be seen there. It can be caused due to various reasons like stress and lack of immunity, low immunity levels in you. But don't worry, it will not stay for long. Got it? You can easily tackle it. Don't worry about it. I'll give you some solutions for that. And then there is another condition called as tinea capitis. Tinea capitis is a fungal infection which is seen in small kids. Have you seen they come up with a small pimple, and that pimple is producing a pus? And this is because of the reason you can see the entire area, there is no hair for them, and this is because of a fungal infection. So from the same alopecia, there are a lot of classification. I'm not going for everything because it will take a lot of time. And the another category is scary alopecia. Scary means it looks like a scar, and it's a alopecia. The alopecia means that one area, the hair loss in one particular area, that is a patch-like formation. It is more seen in skin problems. The people who are having psoriasis, folliculitis, all the inflammatory conditions of their skin, they will undergo this kind of hair loss. So don't worry about this. This is sometimes it can be very temporary, and sometimes if it is really taking you a long way, then it's high time for you to check with the dermatologist. The third one is telogen effluvium. By hearing the names, don't worry about it. You just have to think. She told about type 1, type 2 and type 3. So the type 1 was male pattern and female pattern. Female pattern, I already told you that this can be because of their thyroid problems, all the medical issues, what a female is forming patches on your head. And the third one is called as telogen effluvium. This is actually, right now many people will be facing that. People who got corona virus attack, they will be having that sudden loss of their hair, and then they will regain it all after 1 month. So whenever you just think, then whenever you had a fever, you used to have this sudden hair loss, and pregnancy, and also whenever you have some infection, and also the people who are having the chemotherapy, and there is extreme of that, and there is small fever also, you can have this. That is called as a telogen effluvium. It's for a very short time. But this telogen effluvium, the females who are having thyroid deficiency, they can have it is for a long time of long years if they are not resolving their thyroid problem. They will have maybe more than 10 years, so their productive age will be lost. So please take care about your medical conditions also. So the thyroid will come inside that. And the other one, the first one, I was a little wrong, that male pattern and female pattern. In that, thyroid will not be coming, because female pattern, like, the losing of the hair and the thinning of the hair, just like that, and because of the nutritional deficiency, can be one of the reason of the first one, androgenetic. And also it can be genetic also in females. I didn't tell about the female pattern, sorry. But the male pattern, as I was telling about you, one hormone that can play inside you. And coming to this, and this telogen effluvium, again, you can have biotin, but biotin, I will recommend you some foods for biotin in the next part, so that you will understand, which category you belongs to. And if I take this kind of biotin supplements in my food, I can easily handle my hair loss. Now coming to the third part of my today's topic is stages of hair fall. I'll go quick with this because it's a theory. No one will likes it. There is, okay, the hair is growing with a root. So this is the hair and this is the root. You can just think like this. Okay, this is the hair and this is the root. So this is the first stage of your hair growth. This will last for 3 to 8 years. So this is the most active, and you will feel so nice, and your hair is very thick and it's looking so beautiful. This is your anagen phase. And then the root is cut and the hair become independent. The hair follicle will become independent. It's called as a catagen. This phase will last for 2 to 3 weeks. And this stage, if we are giving a lot of stress and lot of oil application, this will go out very fast. So the hair follicle is there as independent, but if you are making a lot of trouble for this by combing very sharp on your head and you are giving too much of oil, the hair shaft become very loose and the tendency to go out from the shaft is more. So this is called as a catagen phase. And then comes the root is no more and the hair is going out and it falls off. It's called as a telogen phase. Again, another hair is growing. This is called as exogen, which is not mentioned everywhere, but these are the main 3 stages, that is anagen, catagen and telogen. Each and every hair of you will pass through this phase. But you can ask me, like me also thought, if the hair all fall at a time, then what will happen? You will become bald, right? Yes, sir. It will never happen. Each hair is having a different time of falling. So normal hair fall is like 150 to 100 strands of hair in a day. If it is like 500 to 1000, then it becomes like a hair fall and it's a real hair fall. Okay. Now coming to the next one, that is the most interesting and most wanted session, that is home remedies. That's one. Telling everything more nutrition inside your body, then why I'm promoting hair oil? I'll tell you, castor oil and then coconut oil. These two, and even olive oil, I haven't, you know about these oils. Olive oil, coconut oil, and then castor oil. These 3 oils are the magical oils that is available in this world. Each one is having its own properties. There is no negative effects for all these 3. That is the good thing about this oil. Now, let me tell you, I will be telling that that topic actually in the second part, but I would like to tell you this one because you may start applying it from today. If you are applying the oil, just imagine this is your hair shaft or hair follicle, okay? And there is a small duct here called as a sebum. There is a sebaceous gland which will collect the oil. and then it will give like like the mother feeds the baby, like that it will feed this oil to this hair and the hair grows well. Okay, so this oil, if you are applying, some people they apply the hair oil for 24 hours and 12 hours, 8 hours, but this sebaceous gland is having a capacity to hold. After that it will not hold, so there is no point in uh, applying the oil for 8 hours and staying that with overnight and lying down with it. This all actually loosens your hair shaft, because your hair shaft is fixed on this duct. And what happens when you pour the oil, it will actually give a little bit of lubrication and moisture, so the hair shaft is easily, and that's why after the hair oiling you should not comb your hair, because the hair can easily come out. So don't comb your hair. With the flesh of the pulp of your fingers, you just have to massage very, very gently, and the vigorous massaging also will pull out most of the hairs. So in saloon and whenever you are having a massage, you have to take care that you are not applying vigorously the pressure vigorously on your head, first thing. Second thing, you are not applying 2 hours, 3 hours also not a problem, okay. But if you are having a very oily skin, you have to limit it for maybe 30 to 45 minutes maximum. So that's more than enough, because after that there is no use. And even the oily skin and dry skin also can cause dandruff. Okay, so dandruff, why it is coming? Because of the type of the skin what you have, and the the products what you use. A lot of products if you use for your hair, that also can cause dandruff. Now, the second one I would tell is, yeah, one more thing. Hair shampoos, when you use, just read it at the back that free from sulfates. Hair shampoos which gives a lot of foam and makes you happy will not be a good one for you. So you have to select any shampoo, but please don't ask me. There are thousands and thousands of products. Don't ask me which is the best. You have to choose, just you have to note one thing, that is free from sulfates. Personally, I am using Tresemme shampoo if you ask me, but I also use shikakai powder, which is herbal. I use that herbal powder, and also I can give you one more suggestion is, for your oily hair, you can go for green gram powder and chana dal means the yellow lentil powder. You can mix it and then put it in water and then stir it well, and then you can apply it if you have a lot of oil in your hair. So this will makes you very, very comfortable and free from dandruff. Got it? This is one of the best idea to go for hair shampoos. Go for natural shampoos, our native products, and hibiscus. If you are in India, just go for plucking the hibiscus leaves and flower. This we used to do before when we were child in our childhood. We used to do all these natural remedies instead of going for this shampoos. So go for that, all the natural shampoos and powders, the shikakai powder, green gram and chana dal or the lentil gram flour, and then, okay, these are the normal shampoos. Now coming to the oil preparation, this is called as kalonji or the black jeera. Okay, this is having a very, it's a magical ingredient, I have to tell you, because this kalonji and fenugreek, it's a very good combination. Fenugreek, I have to show you. This too, I have made a beautiful hairspray. Got it? This, how I made, I will put a link down. I have already uploaded in the YouTube, and I have prepared one more oil which we have to stir it for a long time, and you have to boil it. I cannot do it in a live, so I will post that 2 links down my video, which will be saved in 24 hours, so that you can prepare this hair spray. And there is a one hair mask I have prepared, and there is one hair oil also I have prepared. One easy hair oil, you can do it just now, I will be demonstrating. So this 2 links, you can see it and you can prepare later. But how I made it, I will tell you. I soaked the fenugreek and the kalonji seeds, or the kala jeera, or it is in Malayalam it is called as karim jeeragam, and this is fenugreek is called as methi or uluva. So this seeds you have to soak it in boiled water in the night, okay, and this you have to soak it for overnight, and then in the early morning you can see a lot of what to say, this color. And okay, one more thing, you have to crush this kalonji, because this is a little bit like till, sesame seeds, so you have to really crush it, and then you have to then it will become very soft in the morning. You have to just pour this into a bottle, okay, and then what you have to do is you have to add rosemary oil into that. Rosemary oil, which I got it from India. You may get it here also. This is one of the best one for your hair. Shake it, and you can filter the sediments what is coming from this, and you can pour it in one spray bottle, and then you can just it's very nice smell you get because of the rosemary. It's like a eucalyptus, that kind of very refreshing smell you get from this hairspray, okay. And the leftover you can blend it in a jar, and then you can apply it all over your scalp and then gently massage. It's one of the best conditioner I have ever experienced. So it's from my own personal experience I'm telling you this. So you can do that. I will send you, I will just paste the link down my video after this. And then the next one you can do is for the dandruff. Many men ask me, what is the solution for the dandruff? You can take 1 yogurt cup and you can put camphor, karpuram, the camphor which can be burned for, pujas and all, the camphor. You have to crush that camphor into this yogurt. Then you blend it really well, and then before you bath, maybe 15 minutes before, it's enough. You have to really massage your entire scalp through this. If you ask me, lemon, the people who are having dry skin, actually the lemon irritates them. So what you have to do, lemon is really good, but it can give you some irritation if your skin is not a good type for the lemon, okay. Lemon, you have to choose the type of skin you have, okay. So now you can add little bit of olive oil to the lemon juice and then apply it. It makes a lot of difference. You will never get any spicy feeling or itching problem after the lemon application. So this is another one. So dandruff, I have given you 2 solutions, that is yogurt with camphor and then lemon with olive oil. And the people who are already oily, you having alopecia areata, I promised you I will be telling you a solution. Onion juice. You have seen small onions or shallots, you have to crush it this way, and then you have to just take a cloth and then put all this crushed onion into that, and then nicely squeeze it like this on your scalp, and then just do this way. So each and every part of your scalp, you have to just open your hair, and then on the scalp you have to apply, not on the hair. Each and every part, and especially the patches area, you have to really push your hand, and you have to give all that onion juice to that particular area, and then just leave it for 15 minutes until it gets dried. After that you wash it. The same procedure, today you have applied onion juice, tomorrow you are going to apply ginger juice. So just swap it. One day onion juice, second day ginger juice, the third day you can go for the yogurt and camphor application, and then fourth and fifth day you just don't do anything. Just do a simple hair wash without shampoo, without no chemical products, don't do anything. Then sixth day you can go for this methi kalonji seeds, the hairspray and hair mask which I was mentioning. Every day before you go outside, you can spray the hair mask just for a protection. And then after that, the 7th day, you can go for the oil application weekly 1 time. So I am giving you a schedule. So if you're doing this way 1 month, you can see a nice hair growth. Along with that, you are going to check all the deficiencies, whether you have vitamin D, etc., etc., and then you blend it along. Why I am giving a lot of importance for this hair oil and this one? Because this increases the blood circulation. This is one of the best for stress. The people who are having stress in their office and in house, you have to go for this hair oil application, which will make you wonders. Okay, these are magical ingredients. I will guarantee you 110% guarantee that this will never give you any side effects, because these are totally healthy and most amazing ingredients you can have in your house, because it's from your own kitchen. This hairspray, you can even put a little bit of vitamin E capsule and you can massage along with that. Or you can blend, one day you feel like coconut oil and castor oil and a little bit of rosemary you can add, and vitamin E, and then warm it in oven, and then microwave oven, you just warm it and then put all your finger pulp and then gently massage. Don't do like all this hacking. This is fine, just giving blood circulation, this is fine. Tapping is fine, okay, but don't pull, all the hair will fall off. So we have to preserve it. So you have to just give a little bit of massage, just cut off all your nails and then go for, because even the nails will give injuries for your scalp. So you just go for the massage this way. And when you are applying the oil, just go for this way. I will tell you next part how to comb your hair, how to wash your hair, everything I will tell you. What are the lifestyle changes you have to take and implement in your life. Then I will tell you the nutrition part of it, hair food recipes I will give you, and I'll give you the stress management. The last part, without much time, the last part I'm going to this one. I have taken a jar here. Okay. And into this jar, let me drink some water because it's a very vast topic. And then I have taken a small bottle. You can take, the big glass jar. Okay, big glass jar is always fine. So you can keep it for 1 month. This is a hair oil which is prepared for the 1 month. Okay, so this one I will use it for maybe 2 weeks. This is a 2-week preparation. Here I'm going to the first one I would like to put is, you have to make it really dry with a tissue paper. I have made it really dry, and then I'm going to add, this is fresh tulsi from my small garden, tulsi. Then here, this one is a karpur tulsi. Okay, I didn't get our home tulsi here, our original one. But that one, from people who are watching from India, you can use the real tulsi. Okay, but here only this. It's a different tulsi. I don't know what its name, but it smells like camphor. It's like a karpura. Okay, camphor tulsi. And then neem also I have in my garden. So if you're not having neem leaves, it's okay. You can even add a little bit of neem powder, a very little amount, but you can just, I have washed and I have kept it dry. So see, so I have used 3 leaves here. One is curry leaves and one is tulsi, and the next one is neem leaves, 3 leaves fresh. Now I'm going to add fenugreek seed, methi or uluva. I'm going to add kala jeera, kalonji or black cumin. I'm going to add aloe vera, which is also grown in my house. So how you have to cut the aloe vera, I will tell you. See, you can see I have taken the thorny part of it from the side, okay, and then you have to cut it like a small cubes like this. See, you can see the gel part like a square part. See, it's one of the blessing for the human. This aloe vera is having a lot of health benefits. You can take aloe vera juice inside your system and outside. It's good for skin, it's good for nails, it's good for hair. What else? You know, it is good for your gut health, it's good for diabetes. What not? Just ask me. Aloe vera is a magical ingredient on earth. Okay, so I'm going to put one handful of aloe vera to this, and the last one, very important one, is the crushed shallots or small onions or ulli, cherry ulli. Okay, so this is crushed, it's a crushed one, don't put it as such. And then castor oil, you may have a small doubt that how much to give. So if you are going to have coconut oil as the main ingredient for this, then the castor oil should be added like quarter of it. For example, if 10 is coconut oil, then 2 is castor oil, 2 is to that ratio, 2 is to 8 ratio. So you're going to add, I think that's enough. And then the last one is coconut oil, which will be the base of my. So don't worry about it. This video will be saved in Facebook as well as in YouTube. So don't worry at all. And you know, you can, if you have forgotten all these tips, you can rewind and you can you know, revise all these ingredients by watching my video again and again. See, your magical oil is ready. It smells so good. I can't tell you. The smell is very nice. I feel like drinking it. Okay, so this is the best oil. You can make it very easy. You just have to take everything and put the same ingredients. You just have to blend it in a mixie jar, and then you can boil it also. That video I have uploaded in the YouTube, and that will be pasted down the link. So you can, that oil will be you know, that will stay for maybe 2 to 3 months. I have prepared that oil also, it's with me. And then what you can do is, you have seen like this. See, I have used a what to say, used perfume bottle for my hairspray. This oil, what you have to do is, after this, after 5 days, that is a very important note. This oil, you should not open it now. You have to keep it for 5 days. Okay, after 5 days, you have to open it, and 3 days you have to expose it to sunlight. You can if you have a balcony, you can put it there for maybe like 1 hour. You can expose to the sunlight and bring it back. No need to keep it like uh, after 5 days. Actually, I got a good fragrance, but sometimes it can spoil also. So expose it 3 consecutive days. You have to expose it to sunlight. After that, what I have done is, I have strained this all material ingredients in this, and I have separated the oil. And this oil you can apply it all over your after the filtering. You have, just imagine, you have taken in a tomato ketchup. You don't know the tomato ketchup bottle. You can just wash it, and you can use this oil. You can transfer the oil only to that ketchup, and it's very easy for you to take it later. Okay, so I have kept one tomato ketchup bottle for this oil. And then the leftover ingredients in this, you can apply it maybe for 2 to 3 days. You can apply it all over your body, because there is neem in this, there is aloe vera. You don't feel like throwing it. So what you can do, you can apply it all over your body, even on your face. So it gives you glow, it gives you a good complexion, it gives you health. After all, we don't want the beauty, we want at least the health. So that's it for today's live. Hope you have benefited from the session. Let me know your comments. Okay, let me read my YouTube first. Loud, this hair session surely gonna try. Nice hairspray solution and onion juice. Thank you, Reshma. Prabha, Sri, Pratish, Jayasree, Pratibha, Malayalam Tech, thank you. And can you tell neck exercise name? It's a number. So you can just watch it, my dear. From my YouTube channel, I have shown, given many neck exercise, and you can just watch it. And even I have uploaded recently in Instagram and FB. Excellent topic. Looking forward to all the information. Others, hi. Susan, Michelle, thank you. Okay, so just do it and see the results and tell me the results down this link after your application and how you feel about it in 2 weeks. Please comment below. And Asma, thank you. So let me know your valuable feedback, which keeps me going. And we will have the part two, just an announcement. We will have the part two about the hair food, that is hair nutrition. And then we will have a little bit of stress management. And then the third one will be lifestyle changes. What all wrong things you are doing, how you are combing your hair, how you are shampooing it. This all will be discussed, the part two, because it's a really vast topic, so I cannot cover it in one session. Okay, same to you. Have a lovely day. Yes, please try it. Okay, take care. Bye bye, all of you.